Stop. Don't spend that penny. Because the 1-cent coin in your pocket right now, from 2017, 2018, 2021, or even 2023, could secretly be worth way more than you think. Most people ignore these coins every single day. But a few smart people are discovering rare errors, hidden details, and valuable pennies worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the shocking truth about these modern Lincoln coins and show you exactly what to look for before you accidentally lose a small fortune. Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin in your hand. Nothing special at first glance, right? But what if that tiny coin carried a hidden secret that makes it one of the most talked about modern pennies ever created? Welcome to the fascinating world of the 2017 Lincoln penny, a coin that quietly made history without most people even realizing it. The year 2017 was not just another ordinary year for U.S. coins. It marked the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. To celebrate this milestone, something completely unusual happened. Something that had never been done before for pennies. For the very first time ever, the Philadelphia Mint added a P mint mark on the Lincoln cent. That's right. A tiny P appeared under the date, and suddenly, a normal-looking coin became historically unique. Now here's where things get interesting. Millions upon millions of 2017 pennies were produced, and many people assumed that the P mint mark would automatically make them rare and valuable. But the truth is more exciting and more realistic. Most 2017 P pennies are still worth just 1 cent today. However, hidden among these coins are rare variations and minting errors that can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Collectors around the world began searching rolls of coins, hoping to find something unusual. And they did. Some 2017 pennies were discovered with double die errors. This is when the letters or numbers appear slightly duplicated, almost like a shadow effect. To an untrained eye, it might look like a small defect. But to a coin collector, it's pure gold. These types of coins can sell for $50, $100, or even more depending on how strong the doubling is. Another exciting discovery in 2017 pennies is the off-center strike error. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted. These coins look strange, almost like a mistake. But that mistake is exactly what gives them value. Some off-center 2017 pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, especially if the date is still visible. But that's not all. There are also die cracks, die chips, and other minting flaws that can increase a coin's value. These small imperfections might seem like damage, but they are actually unique fingerprints of the minting process. Each one tells a story, making the coin one of a kind. Condition also plays a massive role. A 2017 penny that has never been used, what collectors call mint state, can be worth significantly more than one that has been scratched, worn, or damaged. Some high-grade 2017 pennies have sold for impressive prices simply because they are nearly perfect. Now let's talk about the biggest myth. The idea that all 2017 pennies are worth thousands or millions. This is simply not true. The value depends on rarity, condition, and unique features, not just the year. However, the excitement comes from the possibility. Because among billions of coins, a few rare ones truly stand out. The beauty of the 2017 penny is that it's still out there. Still in circulation. It could be sitting in your wallet, your drawer, or even lying forgotten somewhere in your home. That's what makes this coin so thrilling. It's not locked away in a museum. It's in the real world, waiting to be discovered. So next time you come across a 2017 penny, take a closer look. Check for that small P mint mark. Look carefully at the letters and numbers. Do you see any doubling? Any strange shapes or misalignments? Because what looks like a simple coin could actually be something much more valuable. The 2017 Lincoln penny is proof that even modern coins can carry hidden treasures. It's not just about money. It's about the thrill of discovery, the excitement of finding something rare where no one else thought to look. And who knows? The next valuable coin could already be in your pocket. Imagine this. You pick up a 2018 penny from your pocket, glance at it for a second, and toss it aside without a second thought. It looks ordinary, common, and completely worthless beyond 1 cent. But what if that exact coin, yes, the one you almost ignored, could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is where the story of the 2018 Lincoln penny becomes truly fascinating. Unlike 2017, which made headlines because of the special P mint mark, the 2018 penny didn't come with any obvious historic change. It entered circulation quietly, blending in with billions of other coins. No major celebration, no big announcement, just another year, another penny. But sometimes the most valuable secrets are the ones hidden in plain sight. You see, the value of the 2018 penny doesn't come from rarity in numbers. Billions were produced across multiple mints, making it one of the most common coins you can find today. However, what makes this coin exciting is something much more powerful: condition and errors. And this is where everything changes. Let's talk about perfection first. In the coin collecting world, condition is everything. A coin that looks brand new, with no scratches, no wear, and full original shine, is called mint state. Now here's the shocking part. While most 2018 pennies are worth just 1 cent, a perfectly preserved coin can be worth hundreds or even thousands. Why? Because finding a flawless coin in circulation is extremely rare. Every tiny mark, every small scratch reduces its value. So when a coin survives in near-perfect condition, collectors are willing to pay big money for it. Some top-grade 2018 pennies, graded by professional services, have sold for impressive prices simply because they are almost perfect. Imagine that, a coin made recently still circulating today, yet worth far more than its face value just because of its condition. It's like finding a diamond in a pile of stones. But perfection is only one side of the story. The real thrill comes from errors, those unexpected mistakes that happen during the minting process. These errors are rare, unpredictable, and highly valuable. And yes, the 2018 penny has its fair share of them. One of the most exciting types of errors is the double die. This happens when the design is stamped onto the coin twice, slightly misaligned, creating a visible doubling effect. Look closely at the letters in Liberty or the date 2018. If you notice a shadow-like duplication, you might be holding something special. Depending on the strength of the doubling, such coins can sell for $50, $100, or even more. Another fascinating error is the die chip. This occurs when a small piece of the die breaks off during minting, leaving extra metal on the coin. It might appear as a blob or raised bump in unusual places. To most people it looks like damage, but to collectors it's a unique feature that increases value. Then there are off-center strikes. These coins look completely unusual, as if the design has shifted to one side. Sometimes part of the coin is missing, while the rest is blank. The more dramatic the error, the more valuable it can be. Some off-center 2018 pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, especially when the date is still clearly visible. What makes all of this even more exciting is that these coins are still out there. They haven't disappeared into collections yet. They are still being used in everyday transactions. That means anyone, yes, even you, can find one. You don't need to be a professional collector. All you need is attention to detail and a little curiosity. But here's the truth that many people don't realize. Most 2018 pennies will never be valuable. And that's okay, because the value comes from the rare few that stand out. It's like a treasure hunt where most stones are ordinary, but one could be gold. So how do you increase your chances? Simple, start looking closely at your coins. Don't rush. Take a moment to examine the date, the letters, the surface. Use light to spot any unusual marks or doubling. The more you look, the more you train your eyes to see what others miss. The 2018 Lincoln penny teaches us an important lesson. Value is not always obvious. Sometimes it hides behind perfection. Sometimes it hides in mistakes. And sometimes it hides in something so common that people overlook it every single day. So next time you hold a 2018 penny, don't ignore it. Because what seems ordinary could be extraordinary. And who knows, that tiny coin in your hand might just be worth far more than you ever imagined. Imagine this. A coin so ordinary, so recent that almost nobody thinks twice about it. A coin that passes through thousands of hands every single day without anyone stopping to truly look at it. That coin is the 2021 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it feels like it has no story, no mystery, no value beyond 1 cent. But what if the truth is completely different? What if the 2021 penny is actually one of the biggest hidden opportunities still waiting to be discovered? The year 2021 didn't come with any major design changes or big announcements for the Lincoln cent. It looks almost identical to the pennies before it, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Union shield on the back. Because of this, most people assume there's nothing special about it. They spend it, ignore it, or toss it aside without a second thought. But in the world of coin collecting, sometimes the most overlooked coins hold the biggest surprises. You see, the real value of the 2021 penny doesn't come from its age or design. It comes from something far more exciting, unexpected mint errors and rare variations that are still being discovered today. Unlike older coins that have been studied for decades, modern coins like the 2021 penny are still full of mystery. New errors can appear at any time, and that means the story is still being written. One of the most talked about possibilities in 2021 pennies is the presence of double die errors. These are coins where the design appears slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. If you look closely at the word Liberty or the date 2021, you might notice a faint shadow or doubling effect. It may seem small, but to collectors, it's a sign of rarity. Depending on how strong and clear the doubling is, such coins can be worth $20, $50, or even more. Another exciting category is strike-through errors. This happens when a foreign object like dust, grease, or debris gets in between the die and the coin during minting. The result? A strange, unusual mark or missing detail on the coin's surface. Every strike-through error is unique, meaning no two coins are exactly the same. That uniqueness can increase value, especially if the error is clearly visible and dramatic. Then there are off-center strikes, one of the most visually striking errors you can find. These coins look completely misaligned, with part of the design missing or shifted. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin can be, especially if the date 2021 is still visible. Some collectors are willing to pay significant amounts for coins that look this unusual. But here's where things get even more interesting. Many 2021 pennies haven't even been carefully examined yet. Think about it, billions of these coins were produced and released into circulation. Most of them are still being used every day. That means there are likely rare errors still hidden out there waiting to be found. Coins that haven't been discovered. Coins that could surprise the entire collecting world. And this is what makes the 2021 penny so exciting. It's not just about what we already know. It's about what we don't know yet. It's about the possibility that the next valuable coin hasn't been found yet. Could be sitting in a jar, hidden in a drawer, or even in your own pocket right now. Condition also plays an important role here. A 2021 penny in perfect, uncirculated condition can be worth more than a worn-out one. While most won't reach extreme values, high-grade coins still attract collectors. A shiny, flawless coin always stands out in a world full of worn and damaged ones. Now let's address the big question. Can a 2021 penny really make you rich? The honest answer is probably not overnight. But that doesn't mean it's worthless. Finding a rare error coin worth $50, $100, or more is absolutely possible. And for many collectors, that thrill of discovery is just as exciting as finding something worth millions. The real beauty of the 2021 penny lies in its mystery. It reminds us that value isn't always about age. It's about rarity, uniqueness, and sometimes pure luck. It shows us that even the newest coins can carry hidden secrets. Secrets that only reveal themselves to those who take the time to look closely. So the next time you come across a 2021 penny, don't just ignore it. Hold it in your hand. Turn it under the light. Look closely at every detail, the letters, the numbers, the surface. Ask yourself, does something look different? Does something stand out? Because in a world where most people never pay attention, the ones who do are the ones who discover something extraordinary. And who knows, the next rare 2021 penny might already be in your hands. Imagine this, a coin so new, so fresh, that most people believe it has absolutely no chance of being valuable. A coin from 2023, something you probably received just yesterday in your change. You might look at it for a second and think, it's just 1 cent. But what if that exact coin, the one you almost ignored, is hiding something unusual, something rare, something that could completely change how you see modern coins forever? Welcome to the world of the 2023 Lincoln penny, a coin that is quickly gaining attention among collectors, not because it is old, but because it is unpredictable. And sometimes, unpredictability is where real value begins. At first glance, the 2023 penny looks exactly like any other modern Lincoln, since Abraham Lincoln's portrait remains on the front, calm and familiar, while the Union Shield design stands strong on the back. There's nothing obviously different. No special marking, no big announcement, no clear reason to believe it could be valuable. And that's exactly why so many people overlook it. But here's the truth. Some of the most exciting coins in the world are not the oldest ones. They are the ones that nobody has fully understood yet. The 2023 penny is still new. It is still being studied. And because of that, new discoveries are being made. Collectors are constantly searching through rolls of coins, hoping to find something unusual, and they are finding things that are turning heads. One of the most talked about features in some 2023 pennies is the appearance of unusual markings near the designer's initials. Some collectors have reported what looks like an extra letter or shape, something that doesn't belong. These types of coins are often referred to as experimental varieties or possible mint errors. While not all of these are officially confirmed, the excitement they generate is real. Because in coin collecting, even the possibility of a new variety can drive massive interest. Then come the classic mint errors, the true stars of modern coin collecting. Just like in previous years, 2023 pennies can feature doubled dies, where the letters or numbers appear slightly duplicated. If you look closely at Liberty or the date 2023, you might notice something unusual, a shadow, a doubling, a slight shift. These small details can turn an ordinary coin into something collectors are willing to pay serious money for. Another powerful error type is the off-center strike. Imagine a coin where the design is not properly aligned, leaving part of it blank. It looks strange, almost like a mistake. And that's because it is. But that mistake is what creates value. The more dramatic the error, the more collectors are interested. Some off-center coins can sell for hundreds of dollars, especially when the date is still clearly visible. There are also die cracks, die chips, and strike-through errors, each one creating a unique pattern on the coin. No two error coins are exactly the same. Each one is like a fingerprint, making it special and collectible. And because these errors happen randomly, they are incredibly difficult to predict, making them even more exciting to find. Now let's talk about condition, because even a normal 2023 penny can become valuable if it is in perfect shape. A coin that has never been used, with its original shine and no damage, can attract collectors who are looking for high-grade examples. While most will only be worth a small amount above face value, the best of the best can reach much higher prices. But here's the most important part of the story. The 2023 penny is still out there. It's not locked away in collections. It's not hidden in museums. It is moving through everyday life, through shops, markets, wallets, and pockets. That means the opportunity is still alive. The chance to find something rare is still real. This is what makes the 2023 penny so powerful. It represents possibility. It represents the idea that value is not always about age. It's about discovery. It's about noticing what others ignore. It's about seeing something different where everyone else sees something ordinary. Now let's be honest for a moment. Not every 2023 penny is going to be valuable. Most of them will remain just 1 cent. The stories of coins worth millions are extremely rare and often exaggerated. But that doesn't mean there's no opportunity. Because finding a coin worth $20, $50, or even $200 is absolutely possible. And it happens more often than people think. And that's where you come in. The next time you receive a 2023 penny, don't just spend it without looking. Take a moment. Hold it under the light. Examine every detail. Look for doubling, strange marks, unusual shapes. Train your eyes to notice what others miss. Because in a world where billions of coins exist, only a few stand out. And those few are the ones that can turn an ordinary moment into something extraordinary. The 2023 Lincoln penny is not just a coin. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures are hiding in the smallest places. And who knows, the next rare coin might already be in your pocket.